Okay. Who am I? You guys may be asking. Who am I? Well, I'll just start off with simple things. My name is Doggo, aka Treywater. I am 13. I'm a Gorilla Tag content creator. You guys already know this. I am an artist. I go to school. I'm 43. I'm Superman's grandpa. Mm-hmm. Weird surprise, I know, right? But let's get serious. I was this is gonna get personal, but I was born with a heart problem. I was not able to eat, sleep. I was not able to drink, sleep. When I was a baby, I was born incorrectly. Luckily, I got a gift from God and Jesus Christ. I thank them heartily and personally. I thank them. And I really wouldn't be here for some people. And I also want to say thank you because when I heard about YouTube, I started watching videos and I was like, I want to become famous. And just posted some random videos like, oh, today we're gonna check out this. Today we're breaking my phone. That is a video that got taken down, by the way. But overall, this video might be a little long. And another thing is that I want to be a further content creator. You guys are like, where'd you get the idea for content creation? Well, I have to give it all to Chivy. The first video I saw from him was a PBBV video, and this section is why I got into content creation. Well, I got into content creation because of Chivy. He was my inspiration for content creation. If you're like, what video did you watch him on? It wasn't technically a video. It wasn't like a popular video from him, but it was a very well-known video from him. I was just scrolling on YouTube one day, doing my thing, trying to look for some new, looking for some new YouTubers to watch, just casually. And this was in August, November, I think. December 25th. I was scrolling through YouTube. It's Christmas Day. Got my presents, everything. And then I saw it. I saw the video. It was about PBBV. I mean, you guys can thank PBBV and all, but it really isn't because of him. When I first saw the video, I watched it. And then my dad was like, son, I was like, oh, I'm gonna go to bed. Went to bed. But I actually didn't go to bed. I was laying in my bed. I was like, PBBV. He is a Gorilla Tag ghost. And I brought up Gorilla Tag. And then I was like, what is this game on? The next day, because I still didn't have school, I had to go to bed early because I was pretty young. And the next day when I woke up, I looked on YouTube recommended and Chivy was there again. It was a Daisy 9 video. They weren't posted on the same day. Next day, okay, calm down. But it was there again. And then I went on Google, searched up what is Gorilla Tag on? And then it said Oculus VR. It said Oculus Quest 2. And I was like, I was blown away. I saw how good the game was. I watched the trailer made by Lemming. I was just hooked. Directly hooked. And then looked around, asked my dad if I could have a VR, well, I live with both parents. I was just with my dad that day. Then I went to my mom's house. My parents are divorced, by the way, guys. I'll talk about like more of my life in a bit. But I was asking my mom, hey, can I get a VR? Can I get an Oculus Quest 2? She said it's a little too late. I said, can I get it for my birthday? And she said, sure, but you're gonna have to wait a few months. And I was like, okay, I'm okay with that. And then the day I got my Oculus, my first ever virtual reality headset. I knew there was a Quest 1, but I didn't know there was a Quest 2. I'm using the Quest 2 right now. You're like, oh, so then you're using a newer version, so then you got the Quest 1 for your birthday? No, because the Quest 2 is already out. And I was laying in bed, and then I talked to my mom, because I bugged her. She was like, they're making a Quest 3, do you want that one? I said, no, I want the Quest 2. Because the Quest 3 didn't come out until 2024. So, I will be getting that soon, too. Another thing is, and then when I first got on, I hooked up everything, hooked up my account, then I got into Gorilla Tag. I jumped from there, whoa, this is what I did. Saw a bunch of monkeys running, I jumped down, and then I was born on Gorilla Tag. And then you guys are like, oh, what was your first color? It was actually purple. So that's why I kept it. Another thing is, I learned how to walk because someone taught me how to do this to walk normally. Brought me to City. I told my mom if I could buy the in-game currency, which I didn't know the name that was Shiny Rocks left. And then I went to the thing, I was like, whoa, waiting to get daily shine. I was like, it said Shiny Rocks or something. I was like, whoa, and then I was like, Mom, can I buy the in-game currency? And she was like, sure, how much? And I said, $20. And she said, sure. And then I got 5,000 Shiny Rocks for my first. And then I walked normally. I saw two cosmetics that sparked to mind. The headphones were actually my first cosmetic, and then the second cosmetic was the chef hat. I bought those two without not even buying the party hat. And then I didn't buy the party hat until like the second day I had Gorilla Tag. And then wearing the chef hat, to be honest, was kind of a bad idea because like most pros wear that. And they're like, yo, chef hat, how good are you? I was like, I'm decently new. I told him I was new and stuff. I'll even make an impression. Yo, chef hat. Yo, chef hat, how good are you? I just started the game. I don't know how to play. Because I learned how to buy cosmetics because I watched like tutorials on YouTube about the game. And yeah. And another thing is, and then when I found Chivy, 3 days later I found Elliot, and then I found K9, which K9 is my favorite YouTuber for Gorilla Tag. He isn't the one that inspired me, but I still like his content. He's not a bad YouTuber, he's a funny one. And then I met J-Man, and then I met Eric. Not like in real life, I met their channels. I saw them. Not in real life, you guys know what I'm talking about. But I just was like, yo, I didn't know this community was like very high up. And then there came the day I met my friends. My friends right now, which are still remaining friends that I met, that I've been friends with for like a year now. June 24th, June 22nd, when I was June something, because because my birthday's on June 9th. June 9th, 2011. I'm Gen Z. Let's go, chat. Gen Z in the chat, guys. Gen Z in the chat. I'm not gonna do that to you guys, but I met them. I met Nugget and FaZe, but I didn't meet them till later. I'll explain that in a second. I didn't meet them until further on. And you guys are probably like, "Oh, then who did you meet next?" Well, I didn't meet DJ, who's been in only one video with me. He was in the Backrooms video with me. Go watch that. It's actually a pretty good video. Horrible editing, but it's fun. He was with me, and then I met him in October. The second Halloween update that the first Halloween update that I was in. I'm not an OG. You guys are like, "You're not an OG. Get out!" That's you guys. So no. Get out! Damn. Okay, but I met him. Met Liam. And I met Text, who's still my friend to this day, and so is DJ. Those guys were just, all of them were just different for me. I don't even think I was gonna be able to meet any amazing people like them. I wasn't thinking that. I wasn't thinking I was gonna be able to meet amazing people like them. Nugget, we don't talk about that. That'll go further on until 2020, until I go into 2024. Then there it came, December of 2020. December of 2022. Me and my friends. Wait, I think I went back a little bit, but you guys know what I mean. It was sometime in December. That's when my friends had the biggest argument. We were arguing over something stupid. You guys know the Missing series? We were all arguing over something that I made. And then we just all split up. We didn't talk to each other until the start of 2023. When the start of 2023 hit, that's when we started talking again. And then I did something stupid. I accidentally said something. I'm not going to say what I said. It's nothing racist or anything. It's just I made a joke and I made a comment that they didn't like. So I got kicked out. I was kicked from the group. I didn't talk to them for a while. I talked to like DJ and stuff because that guy, I love that guy. Not like gay way, but like I like him as a best friend because he's extremely kind to me sometimes. He's very negative, that's all I have to say. Then we're not in the present day. Then we go on to June 9th, my birthday. The day I turned 13 is when I met them again. Oh wait, let's go back a little bit. Here comes 2023 of October 25th. This was the day I lost my account. What account? You're still using the account? No. This VR account, this is my second account. This isn't my first. You guys are like, "Oh no," because you guys are like probably like, "Oh shit, what happened?" Glad you guys are logged in right now. But when that day came around, my mom was like, I just got an email saying that I was at the hospital too, getting a checkup, like a yearly checkup on my body. Well, now, not checking for any hemorrhoids. You guys don't. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, then you guys are too young. But my mom was like, I think your account just got suspended. Like, what? I was like, what? And then she was like, yeah, I think your VR account just got suspended. I was like, no. You're joking, right? She was like, no, I'm not joking. She looked at me like, she looked at me like, oh, fuck. She gave me a look like, I'm sorry. And then I looked at her like I've never looked at her before. I looked at her like I just lost everything. Because I just did. It's like, no, you didn't. You still have like the planet, everything else. No, y'all don't understand. I had every cosmetic that you could think of. I had the early access badge. I had the yellow sun hat, and I had the silver cowboy hat. The three rarest cosmetics in the game right now. I lost those all. I had Gorilla Tag when it was first in App Lab. And then I bursted out in tears. I just couldn't fumble up of what happened. And I was 12 too, so I didn't know how losing everything felt. But I was crying a lot, like a lot of crying. Because I lost an expensive account. Okay, here's the funny part. I spent a lot of money on that account, just letting you know. I spent a lot of money on that account. But that did really hit me. Really hard. That hit me in the heart. Like, hard. Because, you wanna know how much cosmetics I owned? I owned around 110, I think. I had every cosmetic right here. I had every cosmetic in the shirtwear. I had every cosmetic in the arcade. No, you guys know what I'm talking about. I had every single cosmetic in the essentials area. I had every single cosmetic in the mask and makeup. I had every single cosmetic in the hats. And I had even rarer cosmetics than that. I had rare badges. Ever since I looked at what happens when your account gets suspended, I was like, I can't do this anymore. I even told my friends, I was like, I just can't do this anymore. That's when I officially stopped using my VR. I still used it, it's just like, not as much as I used to. I stopped playing VR. I missed everything. I stopped watching Gorilla Tag YouTubers. You wanna know what I mostly watched? I mostly watched cringe videos. No, I'm just kidding. I would just watch a bit of Corey Kenshin, and that's all I really watched. And I was always in despair, always wondering if I'd get that account back one day. And you guys already know the answer to that. I didn't. But then the day came around. It was the day of the science update. My mom was like, okay, we're gonna try something with you. And I was like, what? What are we gonna try? She was like, we're gonna try to get you another account. I was like, what? I just didn't feel the same. So I was like, nah, I'm good. She was like, are you sure you don't want a VR again? Are you sure you don't want to play Gorilla Tag again? And I was like, I still want to play Gorilla Tag. She's like, what? She was like, what? And I was like, well, I don't have everything anymore. She's like, I don't care. I know. Well, she's not mean like anymore. She's like, it's a game. You're acting like you haven't lost everything. You're acting like this, you're the end of the world. I'm like, I know it's not. But it's still really sad. She was like, I know it's hard for you guys. She says, I know it's hard for you because you lost expensive items. But she did promise me saying that she'll spend a good amount on me for Gorilla Tag. So what happened that day is that she bought me the science pack. She bought me the science pack, yes. She bought me the science pack, the little super scientist thing. The little scientist thing. She bought me that, and then when I got it, I didn't buy any cosmetics, because, like, I didn't know what to buy, because those cosmetics were kind of whack. No offense, guys, but, like, those cosmetics were not the best. You guys are like, no, they were pretty good, but no, they were whack. Then I started watching K9 again. I started watching Gorilla Tag YouTubers again. But when I first loaded in Gorilla Tag again, I just didn't feel the same. I felt more more unhappy than I used to when I first got the game. Oh yeah, and you want to know the thing is, I got a black eye when I first played Gorilla Tag. If you guys are like, how? I'll even demonstrate it right now. I just can't live without, like, I was right here one day. It was raining. I was like, yo, I'm gonna jump down. I walked in real life, hit my head on my drawer, and it hit two of my eyes. And then my mom was like, what the
fuck did you do? She started screaming
at me, yelling at me. She got pissed off at me. And I was just lying on the ground, acting like I got knocked out. She was like, what the fuck did you do? You're supposed to go to school. And I just... That was kind of a funny moment. But to be honest, in life too, I just didn't feel the same. Because I looked at moments that I enjoyed. But then I realized, because my account is parented, right? I couldn't add my friends, so I ignored them until I could, until I was 13. I ignored them until it was June 18th. Like, they were, like, talking to me. It's like, no, I'm good. I promise you, I wasn't being mean. They were like, blacklashing me or something. They were putting false information on my body. Like, when I say false information, I mean, all in all, don't quit. If, like, you can do what you want to do, be what you want to be, but just don't do things that are not right for you. That's all you have to do. Do what you want to do, be what you want to be, but don't do things that are not right for you. That's it. That's all I have to say before I leave, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is gonna take me a while to edit because I'm gonna have to add pictures and stuff. So bye. All in all, love you guys. Hope you guys can get a little lesson at the end, at this part. But just keep a positive mind. That's all I have to say. Just keep a positive mind. Don't think about the negative stuff. If you're like, I'm not gonna make it very far on YouTube, like, you're like that, just continue what you want to do. It doesn't matter if you're not popular. If you're gonna do what you like doing, do it. I won't mind it. If anyone cares, ignore them. Like, who gives a shit? But all in all, bye guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video.